Fans, and welcome to Missions Baseball tonight, the second of the three-game series between the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and your San Antonio Missions. Tomorrow we conclude this three-game set with Wednesday morning baseball. We'll begin our game at 11:05 a.m. Missions on the road. They take on 10 as they take on the Frisco Rough Riders in a four-game set. They'll head to North Little Rock to play the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Arkansas Travelers. Missions back home on Tuesday night as they take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. They'll begin a six-game homestand. And then back on the road one last time for 7 for the remainder of this 2015 baseball season. As the Missions on Tuesday, August 25th, take on the Frisco Rough Riders for 4 more games of the year. Missions head to Corpus Christi for the final 3 games of the year there. Tuesday, September 1st, the Missions should take on the Midland Rockhounds. And this would be the last homestand of 2015. A 4-game set against the Midland Rockhounds. And don't forget, one more weekend left of baseball to come out what's left of 2015. As the Missions take on the Corpus Christi Hooks for the final 3 times of this regular season. Now, fans, get out your scorecards as we present your starting lineups first for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off in right field and cleanup batter, Rick Rock. Batting second, the center fielder, Derek McKenna. McKenna in center. Nick Best, the shortstop, bats third for Corpus Christi. Best in short. A.J. Reed, the first baseman, bats fourth for Corpus Christi. Reed at first. J.D. Davis, the third baseman, bats fifth in the lineup for the Hooks here tonight. Davis at third. Mariano Casilla, the left fielder, will bat sixth in the lineup for Corpus Christi. Casilla in left. Christopher Pace, the second baseman, bats seventh for the Hooks. Pace as second. Mariano Avales will have the catching duties tonight for the Hooks. Avales catching. Batting ninth is the designated hitter, Steve Barora, as he rounds out the batting order for Corpus Christi here tonight. And taking the mound, Sam Johnson on the mound for the Hooks here tonight. And now the starting lineup of your San Antonio Missions. Leading off for the Missions, the center fielder, Billy Richter. Richter in center. Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, bats second for San Antonio. Finch in short. Felipe Rodriguez, the first baseman, bats third for the Missions. Rodriguez at first. Edgar Armas, the right fielder, bats fourth in the lineup for San Antonio. Armas in right. Robbie Hunt, tonight's designated hitter, bats fifth for the Missions. Hunt, the DH. Roger Serrano, the third baseman and cleanup hitter, bats sixth for the lineup here tonight. Serrano in cleanup. Howard Ferguson, the left fielder, bats seventh for San Antonio. Ferguson in left. Kenny McClendon, the second baseman, bats eighth in the lineup for San Antonio. McClendon as second. And Chad Taylor rounding out the batting orders. He has the catching duties tonight, batting ninth. Rounds out the batting order for the Missions here tonight. And on the mound for San Antonio, Lamont Finley. Finley on the mound for the Missions, and that's your starting lineups. We are live here on this Tuesday night as we bring you the second of this 3-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming at you here on the show next. Lamont Finley, the man from the great state of Hawaii, will do the pitching here for the home side. And I gotta say, we are ready to go here on this Tuesday night as we bring you baseball here for the second of this 3-game set against Corpus Christi. And we are ready to go. Here is Rick Rock, the right fielder. And we are ready for Tuesday night baseball here on the show. First pitch on its way. And we are underway as the cutter misses outside for the ball, 1-0. Game time is 7:05. Tuesday night baseball underway here in San Antonio, Texas. 1-0, here it is. And that's going to be lined right there, a base hit. And now they're into the hit column, as that is well over the second baseman's head. And as you guys can see, that right there, shortstop gets to this one, and now here's the pitch. Lined right there, and that would be caught for the sheer out at second, and the second baseman will get that one down. Time now to give you your defensive lineups, or should I say starting lineups for the away side. Here it is. You got to think about it. These guys are ready to play. Losing last night against San Antonio, just the butt spanking they asked for. And 6-1, you got to say that right there was just downright funny right there. Nick Best, the shortstop, coming up here. There's 1 on, 1 out here in the top half of the first as he takes a cutter. Now the count 0-1. Game time tomorrow was supposed to be at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, but the game will be switched to 11 a.m. So don't forget to come out here and tune in with us to Missions Baseball as we will wrap up the 7-game homestand. And gotta say, we'll have 2 more homestands left of the year. And there's the runner. So 2 more homestands. We have the Northwest Arkansas Naturals coming on Tuesday, August 18th. And we launch off a 6-game home series. Arkansas as well is coming to San Antonio. And I gotta say, that right there gonna be pretty good. Well, let's give you your start right here as the Midland Rockhounds remain in first in the South Division. And Best will go down, and that'll be out number 2. Batting fourth, first baseman number 23. And now be batting 4th, A.J. Reed for Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi at 2nd here tonight, 2nd place. 3rd is Frisco, and 4th is San Antonio. And should say that right there, just the butt whooping that all of us are getting. San Antonio in last place in the South.
I got 2-1 the count.
And Midland just getting up in there. Remainder of the season is them taking the season and winning the championship at the end. Here's the 2-1. And that's fouled off right in the right. That ball is gone right there. And a lucky fan right there gets that one. Here's a 2-2. And that's going to be a line drive right at base hit in the left. And he's running hard. And Corpus Christi now on the board first. And it gets away. And oh my goodness, you got to say, what the heck is that play all about? Good grief. It's like you got a cactus in the rear end. It's like you just jumped into cactus brush and then you say ouch afterwards. J.D. Davis, the third baseman, coming up here. And gotta say that ball didn't get far. I don't think San Antonio gets a throwing error on that play. So I would say it would be pretty dumb if they do or don't. But that right there sure is funny. You never see a play like that before. Good grief. Now here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's got to be fouled off. And he's still hanging on. And gotta say, hope he could get in there and try to strike this guy out. And another changeup gets fouled. And he's still holding on at 1-2. 1 run already homed in the top half of the first inning for Corpus Christi.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And a cutter outside. Now the count 2-2. So Wednesday morning baseball coming. And don't forget we are live at 11 o'clock sharp. So guys, get your tickets early as you leave the ball game here tonight. Make sure you get here. Gates open at 10 a.m. So we're going to have Children Awareness Day. Don't forget our next morning game. We take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Will be a Wednesday morning, beginning on the 19th, as we have severe weather day. Here's the 3-2. And that's strike 3 right there. Davis will go down on strikes, and that will do it. Another look here as we give you a solo shot right here that brings in that run. We go to the bottom of the first. Corpus Christi out in front, 1-0. Sam Johnson, the man from the great state of Texas, will do the pitching here for the away side. And I gotta say, the thing you see about him was just silly in last night's ball game. Just issuing a lot of walks, but we'll see what he's capable of here tonight. And now stepping in to start the bottom of the first inning is Billy Richter, the center fielder.
Center fielder, Billy Richter.
And we are ready to go here in the bottom of the first inning. Here it is. And that four-seam fastball is up top for a strike, 0-1. Fans watching from Amarillo tonight, Corpus Christi, as they watch the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks here this evening. First pitch, here it is. Cutter down low, 1-1. Johnson last night was the losing pitcher last night. And gotta say, those two guys did a bad job doing pitches. And gotta say, they just got the butt whipping of a lifetime. Outside changeup, now the count 2-1. Gotta say, Billy Richter looking to get on base here and put this game well in the works here tonight. But don't forget, we are live tomorrow morning as we bring you the show for the final of this 3-game series. And that's outside, a 3-2 full count now, and on deck, Ronnie Finch. Finch on deck for the San Antonio Missions. And we're ready to go, and get ready. Here is the 3-2 pitch. An outside ball 4, and there's the first walk. And he immediately walks the first guy that he faced. And now bring up Ronnie Finch up to the plate now as he's the shortstop here in tonight's game. And we are ready to go as a base runner is at first. The tying run. And here's the pitch right here, and that gets away. Bounces off the catcher's glove. Beautiful Tuesday night here in the AA Texas League. And they pitch out here, nothing doing. Ball 2. Here's a 2-0. And that cutter right in the middle for code strike number 1. The manager out there. And he's just praying that they can win this one here tonight. But we'll see what happens. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup at the knees for a code strike 2. So the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Base runner at first. The bottom of the first inning is underway. And they'll throw him back at first and keeping him close. A.J. Reed keeping close of Billy Richter. Here's the 2-2. And that one gets fouled off and still hanging on tight in that 2-2 full count. Here's the pitch. And that's a full count right there. And on deck, Felipe Rodriguez. The 3-2 full count. Another walk could be well in the works here. And now here's the 3-2. And there's another one. And make that walk number 2 here tonight. So he struggled last night. Now he's struggling again tonight. Don't know what the deal is with this guy. Gotta say, I think he feels the hurtfulness. I think the cactus got him. I mean, if you say so. And you look at it. Base runner at first to second. Nobody out. And you gotta say, this is a great at-bat here. We've got to say, Corpus Christi, Sam Johnson just walked 2 guys. First and second now, and guy in scoring positions. And that's outside a 4-seam fastball with even things up at 1-1. Tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Another go-ahead right at the dish now. And that's outside, ball 2. Now the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Struggling last night in last night's game, the San Antonio Missions won 6-1 in the final score of bad pitching. So here's the 2-1. And that right there is a 4-seam fastball. Now the count, 2-2. Two. And did he go? Yes, he did. There's a strikeout, and that's out number 1. Time now to give you your lineups for the Missions here tonight, and here it is. In now, Edgar Aramis, the right fielder. Looking to get the runs across the score here tonight. And now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss and a changeup. Now the count 0-1. Gotta say, a little bit jumpy. He throws that ball. Batter swings and misses. I gotta say, that looks pretty good on the pitcher himself. Now here's the 0-1. And that's down low. Gets away, but not too far. And that's ball one. So right at the dirt. Here's the 1-1. Change up right there in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Base runner at first and second, still holding on after 1 out. Gets a strikeout. And looking to put this one out of reach. And the slider outside. Now the count 2-2. Two and two. Look out, that one nearly got him. Ball 3. And now on deck, Robbie Hunt. So gotta say, one more ball, gets bases loaded. And here's the pitch. And that is strike 3 right there. He gets Armas out for the second one here this evening. So Johnson will get 2 strikeouts. And now bring up Robbie Hunt. And now here's the pitch. Down low, 4-seam fastball. Now on the count 1-0. There's Robbie Hunt right there. His 6'3" height. 220 pounds. And he is aged 27 here in this game. And did he go? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. That is strike 1. 14 balls, 12 strikes, total 26 so far for Corpus Christi pitching. And now here's the pitch. And that cutter gets fouled off. And now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And that one gets fouled off. Look out over there. Good grief. And the 1-2. Outside slider. Now the count holds at 2-2. Two and 2. And that is strike 3 right there. And he strikes out the side. And gotta say, 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On out to the top of inning number 2 coming up. And the Hooks are out in front, 1-0. Mariano Casilla, the left fielder, will start the top half of the second inning. And we are ready to go. Here's Finley, the first pitch. And a cutter outside. Now the count 1-0. Got a beautiful crowd here tonight. Tuesday night baseball underway. Don't forget our last game tomorrow. Our afternoon game beginning at 11:05 a.m. as we'll wrap up this 7-game home series. San Antonio heads to Frisco first. And then they head to Arkansas and Northwest Arkansas. Here's the 2-1. Slider in there, 2-2. Two-two delivery. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out looking, and that is the first out of the inning. Here's your chance to get your defensive lineups for San Antonio, and here it is. And on the mound here today, Lamont Finley, the greatest guy from the state of Hawaii, will get the job here done for starting pitchers. And you got to say, you have the lineups right there. Beautiful as they take the inside shot look. Christopher Pace coming up here. And 1 away here. And nobody on bases. Strike 1. And that's an 0-1 count there. Shout out to get to as we do this Tuesday night. Also, happy Taco Tuesday. make sure you go to your HEB and grab you some taco seasoning and taco fixings. And that way you can have Taco Tuesday night with your family. And that is strike 3 called, 2 down. And that right there, pretty good for Finley. He gets paired strikeouts. And I bring up Mariano Avales, the catcher. 2 down and 1 more to go here. And the confidence for Finley starting to come. Just look at how he pitches. 78 miles an hour. That curveball is outside the zone. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. And that cutter is outside. Now the count now 2-0. Here it is. And that one's going to go foul right and right. And that will go foul. And now the 2-1. And a cutter outside, ball 3, and on deck Steve Barora. So a 3-1 count now, and we're getting ready. Here's the pitch, 3-1. Cutter inside, and we're at a 3-2 full count. So Finley doing pretty good. Now San Antonio, 35 pitches for Lamont Finley. And looking to keep up the momentum here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets him out looking for the last out of the inning. And he's got 3 up, 3 down. My goodness. Bottom of inning number 2 coming up. And Corpus Christi out in front, 1-0. Roger Serrano, the third baseman, will start the bottom of inning number 2. As we get you set for the home half of the second inning. And we're just ready to go. Here's the pitch. And a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 0-1. Corpus Christi still hanging on, a 1-0 shutout here this evening. Let's give you your weather here. It is mostly clear skies. Beautiful afternoon. And that one's too high. Only 95 miles an hour for a ball, 2-1. And that's in there for a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he swings and misses. There's a strikeout right there. And now it's time to look at your defensive lineups for the away team. And you got to say that Sam Johnson lost last night, doing pretty good tonight. He's got about 4 strikeouts already right now. And he is just well right behind the mound here and doing really well here this evening. Howard Ferguson, the left fielder, with 1 out and nobody on, looking to get on base. Base hit should be coming. And that one's going to be lined foul. Now the count now 0-1. Ferguson, as of yesterday, was a 2-run inside the park home run. And gotta say, you can check that game in our playlist here. Now the count now 1-1. Swing, and that one gets fouled off, and that's a 1-2 count right there. The 1-2, and that one is down at the dirt. And now that's 2-2. Two and 2. And that one's going to be lined foul. Look out over there. Lined right there, base hit. Oh my goodness, look at that one. And he's digging. He's digging for third. And he's in there with a 1-out triple. And that base hit goes into epic proportions right there. That first baseman misses it. And that right there, the tying run is about to come. Runner at third on the base hit right there. And line drive right there, base hit. And there's the tying run. And you can say, shout out no more. Shutout. Yeah, there we go. There's a word I was looking for. I was just stuttering in my words. You can say, shut out no more. That game is now tied again. Go ahead run at first with 1 out here in the inning. And that's going to be lined right there in the center. And he will make the catch out there in center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Billy Richter.
Now bring up the center fielder, Billy Richter. First plate appearance was a walk. And looking to get this one going. Here's the pitch. And did he go? No, he did not. That changeup now count 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that's at the knees for a ball. Now the count now 2-0. Here's the pitch. And that one is fouled, and that now count 2-1. Two and one. Swing and a miss on the four-seam fastball. Now the count now 2-2. So you can say Richter nearly had that one, and my goodness, he nearly did. Here's the 2-2. And that is strike 3 called, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. Top of the 3rd coming up, and we are deadlocked at 1. Steve Barora, the designated hitter, will start the top half of the 3rd inning for Corpus Christi. And we are looking to go here. And you can hear some fans just saying, yeah. Now here's the pitch of inning number 3. And another cutter. Outside for the ball, 1-0. 1-0, here it is. Cutter in there for a strike, 1-1. One and one, here it is. And that's going to be hit to shortstop. And they'll get him out, first out of the inning. And that right there goes down the first sacrifice. And they'll bring up Rick Rock. Right fielder here tonight. Single and a run, 1 for 1. And here's the pitch. Slide cutter. Okay, correction. Cutter at the knees for a strike, going 1. So look how silly I am. I think I was pretty much silly yesterday when we saw Corpus Christi just get butt spanked by the Missions. Wow. And they did that to themselves. I won't doubt you there. thought that was just pretty funny when they did that. They walked in 4 guys in the bottom of the 7th inning. And I just laughed at the end of this game. It was just so funny. 0-2, here it is. And that one, oh my goodness, look out over there. 0-2. Cutter in there, and that is out number 2. And he goes down on strikes. And as you can see right here, there's that bingo point right there. That cutter was a pitch type, and he pitched 92 mile an hour. And I gotta say, Finley just flat up dealing here tonight. And this could be another 1-2-3 inning for Corpus Christi. Derek McKenna, the center fielder, tonight 0 for 1 with his plate appearance. And now here's the pitch. And that's going to be lined right there to the second baseman, and they'll throw him out, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, and we are deadlocked at 1, and we will take a break here, and we'll get ready for the bottom of the 3rd inning when we come back. So stay tuned. Bottom of the 3rd set to go. And stepping in, the shortstop, Rodney Finch. And a 4-seam fastball up the middle for a strike, going 1. Beautiful Tuesday night as fans are enjoying a beautiful game here this evening. And a 4-seam fastball fouled off, 0-2. Corpus Christi, 50 pitches so far through 2.5 innings of their pitching here. Now here's the 0-2. And that's going to be lined right there. And are they going to get him? Yes, they will, by a footstep for an out.
First baseman number 34.
And that right there, close play at first. And now I'll bring up Felipe Rodriguez, the first baseman. Strikeout in the first inning, 0 for 1. And looking for more here as this game is tied at 1. And he could be a tiebreaker if he could get things going. And that's going to be well hit. And the left fielder will get that one as it hangs up too long for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, Edgar Armas.
Now bring up Edgar Armas up to the plate now. Tonight he was a strikeout in the first. Now here's the pitch. Change up down low. Now the count now 1-0. Swing and a miss in the changeup. I gotta say tonight, Sam Johnson doing really well in pitches. And so far, he's doing really well. Not like yesterday where a disaster happened. And that's a four-seam fastball. Now on the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Armas will go down on strikes. And that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked at 1. Nick Best, the shortstop, was a strikeout in the first inning. 0 for 1 tonight. So he comes up here in the box to start the top half of the 4th inning. Cutter in there. Now the count now on 1. Pitch count now 48 so far for San Antonio pitching. And gotta say, not all that terrible. Now here's the 0-1. And that one gets fouled off. And now the count 0-2. Oh, and 2. Swing and a miss. Gets him out. And Best will go down the first out of the inning. And that right there, you say strikeout. I say that's a wish granted. And that's a A.J. Reed coming up here. And ready to go here. Cutter inside. Now the count on 1. Oh, and 1. Here it is. And look out over there. Good grief. Good thing nobody was over there, but there was a few over there. Swing and a miss. Gets him chasing for the second out of the inning. And time to call on to the guys for the pitch speed comparison. And gotta say, you look at it. Sam Johnson, 96 mile an hour fastball over Lamont Finley, who has 93, so a 3 mile hour differential here. J.D. Davis, the third baseman, a strikeout in the first inning. Well, 0 for 1 here in this game, and he swings and misses at the cutter ball. My goodness. And Finley just outfooling these guys. Just like seriously, just getting them down and ring around the rosies, if I do say so myself. Here's the song, ring around the rosies, paka paka posies, ashes, ashes, and they all go down on strikeouts. Yeah, call me Cactus later on for singing that song. Now, you could call me one. I'm just kidding. And that one is fouled off. Now the count now 2-2. Here's a 2-2. And that one gets fouled. Two, one more time. And did he go? No, he didn't. On deck, Mariano Casilla. Coming up now on the on-deck circle. Waiting to get on board and keep this going. And that's got to be high pop-up. Chasing after it, the right fielder. And they can't get that one. And that will land foul. Here's the 3-2. And another one goes foul. And he's just still hanging on to dear life. He don't want to go home. Here's the 3-2. And that one goes foul. Battle coming up. Here's the next one. 3-2. And that's going to be line right there. Chasing after it, the right fielder. And no, a base hit. And oh my goodness. And he's chugging for home. And he will get up there, and that will break the tie. And that's an inside the park home run right there.
Mariano Casilla.
And that bring up Mariano Casilla. And as you guys recall, good grief. There's the pitch. And that's going to be line. Pop out right there. And the second baseman will take that one for the sure out. So a run on a hit, no errors, and one left. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Corpus Christi out in front, 2-1. Robbie Hunt, the designated hitter, comes up to start the bottom of the fourth inning for San Antonio. And I gotta say, Corpus Christi out in front by just one run differential here. Four-seam fastball, now the count 1-0. So looking to get back up in this one. They're only one run behind these guys. And that one will go foul. And now here's the 1-1. Right there to third. And they will throw him out, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Serrano.
And now bring up the third baseman, Roger Serrano. Last plate appearance was a strikeout in the second inning. And looking to continue this one here. And that's a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that's a changeup fouled off, and now the count now 1-1. Here it is. And that's going to be hit to the shortstop. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Howard.
And now I'll bring up the left fielder, Howard Ferguson. Triple and a run. 1 for 1 here. As he comes across to score. Bottom of the second. Coming in with that run. Here's the pitch. And right there, the second baseman gets him out and throws him out at first, and that's the inning. We go to the fifth coming up, and Corpus Christi up front 2-1. Christopher Pace, the second baseman, coming up to start the top half of the fifth inning for Corpus Christi. And the cutter misses outside, ball 1. Some people saying it's a strike. Well, guess what? That right there will soon change. Here's the pitch right here, and that one's going foul. Look out, and they're going to get that one by bare hands. 1-1. Cutter inside. Now count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gameplay stream is provided by PlayStation and HEB. And time is going to be called here as the manager from the home side is yelling at this home plate umpire. I would be quiet if I was you, because if you get ejected from the ball game, that's definitely your fault right there. 2-2 on its way. Swing and a miss, and the changeup, but gets him fooled for the first out of the inning. So what a way to get him out quick. My goodness gracious, that is a swing like no tomorrow. Like he's chasing butterflies or big fat pterodactyls, I will say it. Here's the pitch. And a cutter. And now the count now 0-1. Beautiful Tuesday night. Sun already set. And the sky is looking beautiful this evening. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be line drive, a center into base hits. And that'll be a 1-out single as we go back to the top of the order now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Steve Barroa.
And now I'll bring up the designated hitter, Steve Barroa. 1 out, 1 on, top of the 5th for the visitors here tonight. Now here's the pitch. And that's going to be lined right there. Center fielder chasing this one. And Richter will make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, has to go back to first.
The right fielder, number 33, Rick Rock.
And now bring up Rick Rock for Corpus Christi. Tonight's first plate appearance was a single and a run. And got to say, that right there, pretty good. And that one goes foul. Oh, look out over there. That one drills that guy right in the coconuts. Oh, my coconuts. Now the count now 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Outside. And that one right there is a ball, 1-2. Strike 3 called and gets him out looking for the final out of the inning. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. But first we take a break. And we'll get you ready for the home half of the 5th when we come back. All right, we're ready to go here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And stepping in, Billy McClendon. Or Kenny McClendon. I do apologize about his name. That'd be funny. Count now 0-1 here. And now here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the 4-seam fastball. Now on the count 0-2. You got to pay for that pitch. Put it in the bleachers. That's what I heard somebody saying earlier. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Changeup gets him out, and he's shaking his head saying, I did not swing. Well, don't matter if you didn't swing or not. Right there, the camera saw it. And you can't say you didn't swing because you just already did. And the 4-seam fastball, now on the count 1-0. Chad Taylor, the catcher, last plate appearance, flied out in the second. And gotta say, Corpus Christi 2-1 in this score here this afternoon. Four-seam fastball, now the count 1-1. And a slider, now the count 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And a four-seam fastball, now the count 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and gets him out for the second out of the inning. And Johnson just doing really good.
Center fielder, Billy.
And a sweeping curve will go out 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, the four-seam fastball. Even things up at 1-1. Nice, beautiful shot from our third base side. Thank you so much for your camera view of the crowd. Make sure you... Come on, y'all. Y'all got to get the cameras in there. Here's the 1-1. You got to show the audience. My goodness. And that is the third out of the inning, and we go to the top of the sixth coming up, and the Hooks are out front 2-1. Derek McKenna, the center fielder, will start the top of the sixth inning for Corpus Christi, and here's the pitch. Line drive right there, a center field base hit. And gotta say, that right there, a beautiful line drive base hit. And now I bring up Nick Best, the shortstop, 0 for 2 here this evening. And a double play, and oh man, there's one, and there's two. There's the rabbit out of the hat, and that's the last thing they needed at this point forward. And you got to look at this replay. He just went there. First baseman draws in the shortstop, and the shortstop helps him out. There's a 3-6-4 double play. And got to say, kudos to that play. My goodness. A.J. Reed coming up after the double play. And both runners just been tagged out after that nice double play. And you guys got to see that again when you watch this stream. Cutter inside. Now the count on 1. Here's the 0-1. Outside curveball. Now the count 1-1. One and one. A cutter in there for a strike. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and two. Here it is. And that's going to be hit to the hot corner. And they are going to get him out at third. And that was a high degree of that one as the inning comes to an end. Bottom of the sixth coming up. And the Hooks are out in front 2-1. Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, will start the bottom of the 6th inning for San Antonio. And we are ready to go here, as nighttime is finally coming on us, and gotta say, beautiful. The sun is down, and we are starting to get some nice, cool temperatures. Here's the pitch. Change up outside in there for a strike on 1. Ha! I got you. Major look. I got y'all. Y'all are just silly than all get out. And now here's the 0-1. And a four-seam fastball. Now the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Chasing after it. Oh my goodness. And that second baseman gets there before the center fielder does. And that's a fly out from Finch. So Corpus Christi only getting 1 run. And they're holding up that 1 run. And now Felipe Rodriguez, he was a strikeout and a flyout on his plate appearances. Oh, and 1. And that's going to be lined, and that will go foul. And still holding on at 0-2. Here's the pitch. Down low, change up outside. Now the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Base hit. Nope. Correction. Thought it was a base hit, but that's the 2nd out of the inning. And you got to look at this play right here. He dives and quickly throws him out at first. And that gets him out for the 2nd out. Thought that's a base hit. If he would have missed it, that would have been. But we all stand corrected. And that's going to be lined right there. And that has a chance. No, it goes foul. And thought that right there would have tied up the ball game. But instead, that ball goes foul. And right there it goes. Here's the pitch. Four-seam fastball. Now the count 1-1. And four-seam fastball. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. And outside. Now the count 2-2. And on deck now, Robbie Hunt. In a 3-2 full count now. Last of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. And that is a strikeout again. And he goes down on strikes for the final out of the inning. Top of the 7th coming up. And Corpus Christi out in front, 2-1. Back here for Texas League Baseball on this beautiful Tuesday night. And there it is, your line look, as you get a look at your line scores here tonight. Just a run and 2 hits to the home crowd. And I got to say, Corpus Christi just out in front by just 1 run. And here's J.D. Davis now, as he will start the top of the 7th, and he fouls that one off. We're underway. Beautiful night, Tuesday night here in this year of 2015. And as we get ready to approach the end of this season. So gotta say that right there gonna be pretty good once we get her going. And here's the pitch. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be a line drive. That's going to be straight into trouble. And he's around first, digging for second. And he's in there with a no-out single. And the hook's got the third potential run. And that right there just gets your teeth grinding. Like, what happens then? What happens now? Cutter inside. Now the count 0-1. Mariano Casilla, the left fielder, was a strikeout. And I guess that said a pop out. And there's another line drive, a base hit. And there we go. The third run is in. And there's another one coming. And the run will come in across the score as it's now chipped to a 2-deficit lead. And Corpus Christi coming up on top. A base hit in the right center field. And now you have a base runner at third. That is Casilla. And a cutter outside, 1-0. Christopher Pace, the second baseman, he was 2 strikeouts here in this game. And gotta say, that right there, not too well. Lamont Finley, 23 balls, 67 strikeouts. Or should I say 67 strikes, no strikeouts. And 90 pitches so far for him. Well, we get you the time right now as here comes the manager. And gotta say, time is up for his starting pitcher here tonight. So gotta say that was not a bad performance here tonight. And gotta say he is departing for the showers. And now bring in Lewis McCoy.
Number 14, Lewis McCoy.
And he's called to do the pitching here. And we're ready to go here. Here's the pitch. And a four-seam fastball. Now on the count 3-0. Mariano Ivales on deck for the hooks. And ready to go here. Here's the pitch. Four-seam fastball. 96 on the radar gun for a strike. 3-1. And that misses ball 4. And now corners are loaded up. And still no outs.
The catcher, number 35, Mariano Aviles.
Mariano Ivales, the catcher, was a single in the 5th inning. And here's the pitch. Four-seam fastball. Now on the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And that one gets fouled off. And now the count 1-1. One and one delivery. In there for a code strike number 2. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be right there. And they didn't get him. Oh, man. And the run is going to score. And they thought they were going to get him and tag him out before he came across to score. Unfortunately, that plan has failed. And still up to the top of the 7th, Avales and Pace still on the plate areas. And I will say that. And there we go. There's one. And nope, they will not get a triple play. They tried to. And he will tag out the runner that heads to the hot corner. And now bring in Rick Rock. 1 for 3, a single and a run. And that right there. Four-seam fastball. Now the count 0-1. Ivales at second and scoring position. And gotta say, base runner at first. Four-seam fastball. Now the count 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's gonna be high pop-up. And he misses it. And he will not get that one. And that is strike 2 right there. Two and 2, and 1-2, and that's going to be lead off right there, and he's going to get that one for the sheer out. And oh man. And now you're going to have a base runner from first to second, steal right there. And steal bases at second and third, and they'll bring up Derek McKenna, the center fielder. 4-1 our score. San Antonio down by 3 runs. And I gotta say, Corpus Christi wants revenge after last night. 0-1. Four-seam fastball. Now the count 1-1. One and one. And that's going to be lined right there. And the left fielder going to get this one. He makes the catch, and Ferguson will take that one for the 3rd out of the inning. And now we get you started for your 7th inning stretch. Get up and stretch. And the Hooks are out in front, 4-1. Robbie Hunt, the designated hitter, will start the home half of the 7th. And we are ready to go here. Beautiful night sky on this beautiful Tuesday night. And gotta say, just really nice. Come out to the ball game and just enjoy baseball here on the show. Don't forget, we are live in the morning at 11:05 a.m. as we take on the Corpus Christi Hooks for the final of this 3-game series. Missions are gone for 10 after this, as they take on the Frisco Rough Riders for 4, Northwest Arkansas for 3, and the Arkansas Travelers for 3. And that's going to be lined right there, and that one is out of here. And Robbie Hunt, solo home run. And the deficit is now trimmed to 2 now. A beautiful base hit right there. And now all they need is 2 more runners to get this game back up in their favor. And to get it tied. So somebody getting that baseball. And they know who hit that one.
The batter, third baseman, Roger Serrano.
And there's another one well hit. And that one will go out of play. Roger Serrano, the third baseman. Strike out and grounded out here. And his plate appearances. Bottom of the seventh. A run comes in to score on a solo home run. And I gotta say, that right there, just a beautiful base hit right there and left. And they will take one of those back. Here's the 0-2. And that changeup at the knees. And that right there, 1 ball and 2 strikes for him here this evening. Here's a 1-2. And the changeup. Now the count 2-2. Two and two. Outside ball 3, 4-seam fastball. And on deck, Howard Ferguson. Three-two. And that's going to be line right to shortstop. And they will get him out, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Howard Ferguson.
And now bring up the left fielder, Howard Ferguson. And before we get to the next batter, we're going to get some time called here. And here comes the manager as he will take the ball from his starting pitcher. We'll say tonight, he is in it for the win. If they can hold up to his 2-run deficit, that's for darn sure. Joey Kibblehouse will come up and do the pitching here for Corpus Christi. And they are ready to go here as they will try to hold on to the 2-run deficit that these guys have long been waited for. And here is Howard Ferguson, a triple and a run that came in to score. And a 2-seam fastball, now the count 1-0. Got guys watching, and gotta say, welcome to our live stream. As we play the bottom of the 7th, and now here's the 2-0. Outside ball 3. And on deck now, Kenny McClendon. I got to see Kenny after the game. I got to apologize. I think I pretty much made fun of him, making fun of his name and stuff. I called him Billy McClendon. Yeah, put Billy Richter, Billy McClendon, and Kenny Richter. And that's going to be line drive right in there into center. And that ball will go down for the center fielder. And that would be out number 2 right there. And now bring in Kenny McClendon. Second. 1 for 2. I was going to say second, but there ain't no 2 on there. And now here's the pitch. And he fouls that one off, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And right there, and that is 0-2 right there. 0-2. And still holding on. And fouls that one off, and he still stays alive at 0-2. Here's the pitch. Right there, a base hit in the left, and he's aboard. And he's digging for second. And he's going to coast in there on a 2-out double. And I gotta say, that right there, you look at it, that was a fair ball away from the chalk line. And it was in there. And that's a base hit right there from our cameraman. And I gotta say, those guys do an excellent job behind cameras. Chad Taylor, the catcher, coming up here. And gotta say, the tying run now at the plate for San Antonio. And here's the pitch. And that one is fouled. And now the count now on 1. Now here's the 0-1. And that one gets fouled off, and he's quickly down in the 0-2 hole. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that changeup gets him fooled out there for the 3rd out of the inning. Another look here as Robbie Hunt gets this one out of the yard. And we played 7 full, and this game is a 4-2 score. Nick Best, a shortstop, ground out in the 6th inning. 0 for 3 will start the top half of the 8th inning for the visitors. And gotta say, 8th inning already. And I can't say I'm complaining, but this is going pretty good. Running fastball. Now the count now 1-1. Here's the pitch. And that one is fouled off. Now the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 delivery. And that's going to be lined right there. And the right fielder will get this one for the 1st out of the inning. And we got to give you your starter comparison. And got to say, Lamont Finley and Sam Johnson, both of these guys have long well departed for the showers. And now bring in the first baseman for Corpus Christi, A.J. Reed. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be lined right there. And, oh, man, he misses that one. And you hear somebody just saying, seriously, out in the crowd, you got that right, bud. You never saw a play like that before. Good grief, my goodness gracious. And a base hit right there. And that'd be J.D. Davis, the 3rd baseman. He is a home run, double RBI, 2 for 3 here in tonight's game. And now here's the pitch. And a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's foul tipped right into the catcher's glove. And now the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him out chasing. And that is 2 down here in the top of the 8th. McCoy still doing pretty good. And got to say, here's his pitch info. And got to say that 4-seam fastball was record speed 97 miles an hour on the radar gun. And that right there is pretty good. Slider now in the count 0-1 to Mariano Casilla. And tonight he's a triple RBI and run, 1 for 3. And got to say pretty good as the Hooks look to win this one. That's going to be line drive, a base hit in the left center. And gotta say that right there, just pretty good right there. Base hit right there, clean, as that was into left. And pretty much I will stand corrected. That is a left base hit that was hitting in the left. And now the count 0-1. Christopher Pace, the second baseman, was a walk in the 7th. He's 0 for 1 here tonight in the contest. And now here's the 0-1. In there for a strike, 0-2. And now Corpus Christi down to their final 4 outs of this game. And San Antonio is down to their final 6 outs of this game. Here's the 0-2. And a four-seam fastball. Now the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good shot of our left field side. Fans still piling in and coming into the remainder of this game. Now here's the 1-2. And that's going to be lined right there. And the right fielder going to get that one? No. And it lands foul at the very last second. And that will still hang on a 1-2 count. Four-seam fastball. Now the count 2-2. And still they're going to try to pick him off here. And here's the pitch. And that one gets fouled off, and it's still hanging on at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Strike 3 gets him, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and Corpus Christi out in front 4-2. Jeff Hernandez will be called upon to pitch as he will try to get this one into the 9th inning without any trouble. Leading off, Billy Richter, the center fielder. Start the bottom of the 8th inning. And looking to get this game in their favor here tonight. San Antonio trying to win another ball game and hoping that's well in the works here this evening. So Corpus Christi now 4-2 in this game. San Antonio trailing by the 2. And I gotta say, that right there should look pretty good for them to come back in. Hopefully they will. Base hit right in the right, and that's right there. And now the tying run coming up here. And the Missions look to get this game evened up. And let's hope that's well in the works if he could get one way out there. And now bring up Ronnie Finch. And he swings and misses in the four-seam fastball. Now the count 0-1. Finch was a walk in the first inning, 0 for 2 here tonight for him. And looking to continue to keep this one going. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be lined right there. And, oh man, a base hit. And now you got the tying run at first. And still nobody out. Goodness gracious me. He misses it and it bounces right off of him. And Felipe Rodriguez, the first baseman, is coming up here to see if he can get this well done in the bag. And let's hope he can launch this one over the wall, and that would give him the lead already. Here's the pitch. Down low in the dirt. Now the count now 1-0. We got a lefty and a righty warming up in the Hooks bullpen. Rodriguez and Gustave getting ready to warm up their pitches, which they are doing right now. And here is the pitch, and that one a sinker. Corpus Christi well in danger here. They got the tying run at first and the go-ahead right now at the plate. And that's going to be lined so high. Goodness gracious me! And Felipe Rodriguez 3-run homer. Sweet Santa Marias. And the Missions retake the lead by 1. And if you poke the bear with a stick, you get what you deserve in the long run. That was beautiful. And that was out of here like no tomorrow. And a lucky fan gets that baseball.
The right fielder, number 12.
And San Antonio looking to get this one, and he'll ground out. Edgar Armas down for the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Robbie.
And now bring up the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt. Solo home run in the 7th, 1 for 3. And now here's the pitch. And a 4-seam fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Don't forget, tomorrow morning we are having our 11:05 a.m. game. And gotta say, hope you guys come and be a part of Wednesday morning baseball. And before we say goodbye for a long while, until Tuesday night, August 18th, want you guys to know that we will be in Frisco for 4, Northwest Arkansas for 3, and the Arkansas Travelers for 3. And now here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hunt goes down as the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
And I'll bring up the third baseman here this evening. And that is Roger Serrano. And here's the pitch. And he saws his bat right there. And they will pick him off right there at first, and that will end the inning. Another shot as we end the 8th inning of this 3-run homer. We go to the top of the 9th, and San Antonio retakes the lead 5-4. Mariano Avales, the catcher, comes up to start the top half of the 9th. And gotta say, the tying run, and that's going to be lined right there, and he will get him out at first, and that's one way to start the top of the 9th is a ground out. And San Antonio can look like they win this one here tonight without any issues. The designated hitter, Steve Barora, up now is his last chance at the plate. And here's the pitch. 4-seam fastball, now in the count 1-1. So Lewis McCoy coming in as a reliever. And gotta say, that 3-run homer should do him injustice. Swing and a miss, a 4-seam fastball, now in the count 0-2. We gotta say, that right there was just the silly swing we all saw, and now we saw it. Here's the old line drive right there. And that's a base hit in the center. And the tying run is up there.
The right fielder, number 33.
And a double play will get him out of the inning. Rick Rock up to bat next in the right fielder position. And San Antonio looked like a ground out. And oh my goodness, there's one. And they nearly had the game over with. And now San Antonio just needs one more out and they'll win this thing. And now bring up Derek McKenna, the center fielder, and he's the last chance. And gotta say, that right there, pretty good if he could ground out here. And the change up now in the count 0-1. Last of the 9th, San Antonio in a 5-4. And they look like they will be enough to win it here. And now the four-seam fastball at the knees, 1-1. Gotta say, San Antonio looked like they were about to lose this one, being down all those runs, and a changeup comes in, and now they're down against it. Their final strike of the evening. So McCoy looked like he's going to get ready and punch this side out. Here is the knockout punch. And that right there is a base hit. And the tying run is now at third.
Now batting.
And San Antonio look like the bottom of the 10th inning. If we go into extra innings, going to be really silly if that happens. And they will not get him, and he will steal from first to second. And gotta say, that right there, fast and lightning. And he nearly got tagged for the out. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be right there. And they'll get him, and that is the game, folks. And San Antonio comes back and wins this one. And that right there, the bottom of the 8th inning, says it all. And San Antonio wins game 2 of this 3-game series. So we're going to have you to stay tuned. And we are back here for more MLB Network. And yeah, there you go. You see it right there. 5-4. A San Antonio victory here tonight. And we'll be back here on the show after this.
5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Hooks, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Well, as we end this one here tonight, we say it was a moonshot as the bottom of the 8th inning, a 3-run home run propels the Missions to a win. So got to say that right there, just a absolute beautiful ball game, as that will send the home crowd happy here tonight. Well, we are going into your final line scores, and here it is. First for the victorious San Antonio Missions, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. And for Corpus Christi, 4 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Losing pitcher Jeff Hernandez, winning pitcher Lewis McCoy, or Lewis McCoy, shall I say. I call him Luis, but evidently his name is Lewis, so I will say it right there. Felipe Rodriguez, also the player of the game, as he was a 1-for-4 with a home run and had 3 RBIs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Well, we wrap up tomorrow morning. And don't forget our first pitch of the ball game, 11:05, as we wrap up this 3-game set. Missions are on the road for 10 as they take on the Frisco Rough Riders for 4, Northwest Arkansas for 3, and the Arkansas Travelers for a 3-game set. Don't forget the Missions are back home on Tuesday, August 18th. Taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in a 3-game series to launch off a 6-game homestand. This will do it here for us this evening. and we will see you back tomorrow morning. Have a good night, fans. Or have a good night, everybody, shall I say.